This series was co-produced by the Felight and Keybind systems, and was created to teach and inform others about tulpas based on our own experiences and convictions. We adhere to a realistic, logical, and ethical approach to the subject of tulpas and the various topics surrounding them. For more information and resources, look in the description. If you are at the point where you believe you are fully prepared to create your own tulpa, ready for the responsibilities that doing so entails, have the correct mindset for the process, and have possibly set down a sufficient minimal base identity for them to grow off of, then you may initiate the creation process. Creating a tulpa does not mean that they will be instantly sentient or developed. Tulpas take time to form and grow, so you should not expect immediate results. Instead, you will see results gradually, through consistent effort being put into the process over time. Creating a tulpa means you will be officially beginning the initiation of their development, and from there, you will help them to grow. To begin the tulpa creation process, you can settle down into a comfortable position in a quiet and distraction-free environment. It may help to assume a meditative state, simply to ensure that your mind is relaxed and focused. Once you are calm and focused, begin visualizing your tulpa's form in front of you. It doesn't matter how vivid their form is, and it doesn't matter if you do this with your eyes open or not. All that matters is that you are focused on them. Now, simply speak to them. Introduce yourself. Talk about what they are and where they are. Tell them about your life, your family, your goals, or basically anything else. Talk about anything you see fit to introduce them to the beginning of their own existence. Repeat this process as many times as you like, for as long as you like. By doing this, you are setting a base for their mind to begin to grow. Repeating this process makes the base stronger, and a higher level focus makes this more effective. You have now created your tulpa, and their mind is starting to form. Now it is time to move to regular, consistent forcing, to help them reach sentience and grow as a thought form. Forcing can generally be defined as the act of interacting with or thinking about your tulpa in any way. This is the primary tool for helping a tulpa to grow and strengthen during any and all stages of their development, and is absolutely essential for their early stages. Forcing is a concept you must understand for successful development of your new mental companion, as it will promote their growth and maintain their existence. Forcing is usually put into two categories. While the distinction isn't that important to know, you should still understand them so that you know how to utilize them in your tulpa's development. However, you should not stress too much about how much time you spent actively forcing them. Instead, just do your best to do it as often as you can, as that will be what's best for your tulpa. The other type of forcing is what is known as passive forcing. This is when you are talking to or thinking about your tulpa while doing something else. So you aren't giving them your full attention, but you are still interacting with them. While this isn't as effective in helping your tulpa to grow as active forcing is, it is still helpful in having them remain present and active throughout the day, thus allowing them to experience life with you and grow as an individual. You should strive to talk to and interact with your tulpa as often as possible throughout the day, but again, don't stress too much over if you're doing enough or not. As long as you are doing your best, it will be good for the tulpa regardless. Remember that forcing should be enjoyable to you and beneficial to your tulpa. Don't let it become too stressful, and don't exert yourself too much. Just strive to spend time with your tulpa, as that will help them to grow both as a tulpa and as their own individual. In the next video, we will begin explaining what the different ways you can talk to your tulpa during both active and passive forcing, so you can decide which methods are best for you. This episode was written by Apollo Felight and was voiced and edited by Blair Keybind.